The movie starts with a giant alien spaceship heading towards Earth. Inside the damaged International Space Station, a space engineer named Major Collins tries to send the coordinates to a scientist named Dr. Fielding at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, JPL. Due to a technical issue, she is instructed to manually write the coordinates on a crypto key and personally deliver it to the doctor. Shortly after, the space station loses power, and Collins is attacked by the alien. On Earth, there is a boy named Alex who is socially awkward but really loves space technology. He is going to a summer camp called Rim of the World in Southern California. Alex's mom wants him to make new friends at the camp. Unfortunately, Alex's dad passed away a few years ago while trying to save his family from a fire. Alex carries his dad's watch with him everywhere he goes. There is another girl named Jen from China who faces questioning by an immigration officer because her caretaker doesn't look like her. Jen claims that the caretaker is her sister, and after some discussion, the officer allows her to go through. Jen manages to deceive the officer and hires him to pretend to be her bodyguard. He also plans to join the Rim of the World summer camp. Lastly, there is a wealthy and well-spoken boy named Dario. He leaves for the summer camp with his parents. Alex and his mom arrive at the camp and are greeted by the leader, Logan. Logan introduces Carl to Alex and shows him a special handshake that only black men are allowed to do. Then, Logan convinces Alex to dance to the music, but it's not really his thing. A little while later, Alex tries to introduce himself to Jen in Mandarin, but she doesn't respond at all. An instructor asks Darius to give her his cell phone and says, "Put it in my box." However, Darius misunderstands her words, which confuses and offends her. Just before the summer camp starts, Alex's mom embraces and kisses him in front of everyone, which embarrasses him. Alex tries to face his fear of heights by attempting the first challenge of the camp, which is a zipline. Unfortunately, he realizes he's afraid and decides to back down and come back down with the help of Logan, who tries to calm him down but doesn't succeed. Later that night, Alex decides to play with a Rubik's Cube and keeps to himself, avoiding the others. He walks towards a bridge where he encounters Jen, but neither of them initiates a conversation. The next day, the kids are taken to the lake for canoeing, but the canoe is not available because some kids messed it up. Jen, uninterested, wanders off into the woods, and Alex secretly follows her. Eventually, she reaches a lookout point that was featured in the camp poster and feels relieved. Suddenly, Darius appears from a tree after going to the bathroom and tries to help Alex overcome his fear of heights. Alex is terrified, but then a cool kid named Gabriel suddenly appears and intervenes. Offended, Darius gets aggressive and tries to attack him, but Gabriel swiftly punches Darius, knocking him down with a single blow and coming to Alex's aid. Suddenly, a deafening explosion rattles the surroundings, accompanied by urgent messages instructing immediate evacuation and warning against approaching any alien aircraft. Hurriedly, they make their way back to the lake, only to find it deserted, devoid of any sign of their companions. Another explosion rips through the atmosphere, unleashing an electromagnetic pulse, EMP, that renders their phones useless. As unknown planes dart across the lake, Gabriel grimly declares their slim chances of survival in the wilderness. Determined, the children opt to return to the camp, only to discover their abandonment. Conrad, in his intoxicated state, is left behind as well. Alex speculates that the earlier nuclear explosion in the sky might have triggered the EMP, which caused the demise of all electronic devices within its range. Shortly after, a fierce aerial battle unfolds between humans and aliens as the kids desperately try to escape. Suddenly, a human spacecraft named Dragon, descending from the International Space Station, ISS, makes a forceful landing right before them. In a state of near death, a space engineer appears, handing Alex a key containing crucial coordinates. With his last breath, he instructs them to deliver the key to Dr. Fielding at the JPL facility, which lies 70 miles away. In a sudden turn of events, a menacing alien emerges, swiftly killing the woman and summoning a smaller creature to pursue the children. Seeking refuge, they seek shelter in a nearby building, hoping to escape the relentless chase. The small alien spots Darius and gives chase, but he manages to outrun it. However, their respite is short-lived as they find themselves cornered, with the creature closing in. Thankfully, Jen skillfully traps the creature, temporarily thwarting their imminent danger. Before long, a larger, more formidable alien emerges, launching an attack on Alex. Desperately seeking safety, Alex and a girl find refuge in a repugnant toilet, while Darius and Gabriel hide beneath a ladder. Tragically, Conrad falls victim to the alien's assault while relieving himself. Witnessing the smaller alien escaping the building, Gabriel and and Darius race towards the spacecraft, securing themselves inside, locking out the imminent threat. Outside the spaceship, Alex and Shenzhen skillfully evade the aliens' attacks, while Gabriel accidentally triggers the ignition, instantly vaporizing the small alien. Suddenly, the larger alien, the mother, appears and launches a ferocious assault on the kids. Fortunately, a squadron of fighter jets arrives and unleashes a barrage of gunfire, temporarily incapacitating the alien. In a surprising turn of events, the Chinese girl, who had been silent until now, speaks up, suggesting they press forward and deliver the key, a revelation that astonishes the boys. Determined, they seize bicycles and embark on their journey towards the NASA facility in Pasadena. Before setting off, Alex confesses his inability to ride a bike, but with the help of his friends, he eventually finds his balance and sets off. However, mere moments later, he loses control and falls from the bike. Their shock amplifies as they witness the devastated cityscape surrounding them. Meanwhile, it is revealed that the seemingly defeated alien remains alive, its body inexplicably expelling the bullets. As the children approach the city, they make a stop at a police station and stumble upon a prisoner named Lu, who has been inadvertently left behind in a cell. Initially, Darius hesitates to release Lu, but Alex and Shenzhen, driven by empathy, decide to set him free upon hearing his claim of having a waiting son. With Lu in tow, the children press on with their journey and encounter soldiers who are engaged in city-wide evacuation efforts. Alex entrusts the key to the commander, hoping he will deliver it to JPL. In a bid to ensure the kids' safety, the commander arranges for them to board a school bus. Tragically, the peaceful journey is abruptly disrupted as the alien spacecrafts launch a sudden assault, obliterating the entire convoy. In his final moments, the dying commander returns the key to Alex, while Shenzhen takes possession of the radio. With all the soldiers perishing, the children are left to continue their perilous journey alone once again. Gabriel confides in the group, revealing that he was at the camp after escaping from a juvenile detention center. Considering the proximity of Gabriel's house, the kids decide to seek shelter there for the night, hoping to find a temporary respite from their arduous trek. Once settled at Gabriel's house, he opens up about his past. Due to his struggles with numbers and an unfortunate misunderstanding with a store owner, he was wrongly accused, leading to his incarceration. Consequently, his mother lost her job and he was sent away. Despite the hardships, the group decides to capture a moment by taking a selfie, cherishing their bond. During the night, the children are jolted awake by a loud commotion, only to be confronted and attacked by masked assailants. To their surprise, it is revealed that the gang is led by Lu, a nefarious individual. Lu demands Alex surrender the key, intending to sell it at a hefty price. Refusing to comply, Alex stands his ground. Suddenly, the mother alien reappears, launching a fierce assault on the criminals, swiftly eliminating them. In a daring move, Gabriel attempts to lure the alien into a swimming pool, successfully trapping it within its depths. The following day, Alex makes a startling realization that the alien they encountered at the camp is the same one they now face. He explains that this creature possesses the remarkable ability to regenerate rapidly. Darius, still resentful over Alex's decision to release Lu, hesitates to follow Alex's suggestions once again. Frustration mounts, leading Gabriel and Darius to engage in a brief altercation. During the heated exchange, Gabriel, who comes from a wealthy background, reveals that his father is on the brink of bankruptcy, which explains his presence at the summer camp. Recognizing the need for reconciliation, both Gabriel and Darius offer apologies to one another. In a sudden turn of events, the transmitter picks up a Morse code transmission from Dr. Fielding, urging them to hasten their journey. Taking a momentary detour, they stop at a mall to change their clothes. Shenzhen confides in the group, revealing that she left her home as an unwanted child, but now finds solace and joy in considering the group as her family. Filled with determination, the kids decide to take control of an abandoned Ford Mustang parked in the lot, with Shenzhen at the wheel. While en route, the relentless alien pursues them, launching an attack. After several failed attempts to escape, the children make a daring decision to leap from the vehicle, causing the car to plummet and ensnare the alien. However, their triumph is short-lived, as Alex realizes he left the key inside the trapped vehicle. Finally, Darius, who has been a source of annoyance, steps up and volunteers to retrieve the key. Despite being scratched by the alien in the process, he successfully retrieves the key. Eventually, they reach the partially destroyed JPL facility. Upon exploring the premises, they make a grim discovery: the lifeless body of Dr. Fielding. It becomes clear that the Morse code they received was actually transmitted by the dripping blood from the deceased doctor. mother, revealing his tragic demise. Suddenly, the children receive a communication from General George, who initially expresses pessimism due to Dr. Fielding's demise. However, Alex delivers a heartfelt speech that manages to convince him otherwise. General George reveals that the key holds the coordinates to the alien's mothership, and that Excalibur is the only weapon capable of destroying it. In a selfless act, Alex entrusts his watch to Shenzhen, who heads to the basement to activate the emergency generators, while he ascends to the upper floors to realign the communication dish. With determination, Shenzhen successfully restores power, allowing Gabriel to connect the key to the computer system. Meanwhile, outside, Alex confronts his fear of heights as he repairs the communication dish while being pursued by the alien. Miraculously, he manages to evade the creature's grasp and return safely to the building. On the other side, Gabriel faces the challenge of inputting a password into the vault to access the launch keys. However, his struggles with numbers hinder his progress. Fortunately, in his final moments, Darius musters the strength to write down the password on a piece of paper before losing consciousness. The Chinese girl arrives just in time, and together they successfully activate Excalibur, which unleashes powerful laser beams towards the alien mothership. Meanwhile, Alex cunningly leads the alien into the engine test room, where he employs the engine's fiery power to bring about the alien's demise. Escaping from the JPL building, they witness the destruction of the alien mothership as it disintegrates in the atmosphere. In a joyous celebration of their success in saving humanity, Alex and Shenzhen share a kiss. Finally, Alex is reunited with his mother, and both he and his companions are hailed as heroes by the grateful people. And with that, the movie ends. We hope you enjoyed our video. Watch the next recaps on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing recaps. See you in the next one.